Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss about layering and protocols in computer networks. First of all, what is layer? What is protocol? Why do we need layers and protocols here? Okay, we already discussed about protocols. Protocols is some set of rules and regulations used for computer applications. Okay, it is mainly used in network applications. Okay, here I have chosen an example from everyday's life. Here we have both sender and receiver. In the sender side, first the letter is written and put an envelope and dropped it to the mailbox. Second thing, the letter is carried from the mailbox to the post office. And the third thing is the letter is delivered to a carrier by the post office. Okay. And the parcel is carried from the source to the destination. We all know very well about it. Okay. At the receiver side, the letter is delivered from the carrier and it can be taken into the post office. Okay. And then next, the letter is carried from the post office to the mailbox. At last, the letter is picked up, removed from the envelope and read. This is the system followed in real-time mailbox. The same should be followed in the layering and protocols and computer networks. Okay. They are following some hierarchy of services. First, a sender and a receiver. Sender, a letter is written, and second component we are using is to the mailbox and to the carrier, and the parcel is taken from the sender to receiver. Second thing, from the carrier to the mailbox and a mailbox to the receiver. After that, the letter is picked up and removed from the envelope and read. Okay. The mailbox system follows some hierarchy of services. The same can be followed in the layering and computer networks. Okay. We know that data communications or the exchange of data between two devices through some transmission media. For example, some kind of coaxial cables, optical fibers, or it can be any wireless media. Okay, in wireless we have microwave transmissions using antennas. Okay, and data communication, mainly we have 5 components for data communication. The first thing we know very well about it, that is a message. A second one is sender and receiver, and the fourth thing, main thing is medium, that is a channel. Okay, and the last thing is a protocol. Okay, first sender initiate the connection and the message is carried from the sender to receiver through that medium, through that channel, and finally it reaches the receiver. For this action, that message or that initiative should follow the rules and regulations of that particular connection. It is known as protocol. Okay, and direction of data flow, we have 3 types. We know that is simplex, half duplex and full duplex. And simplex we have only one direction of data, and half duplex we have direction of data at time 1 and time 2. That is, we don't have sending and receiving at a time. We have different types of time slots for sending the data and receiving the data. Okay, in full duplex we have sending and receiving the data at any time. The direction of data at all the time we are using in full duplex. Normally we use full duplex nowadays. Okay. Second thing, in some kind of applications we have still we have half duplex, simplex and full duplex. Normally the common people are mainly using full duplex. Okay, what's the example for simplex? Okay, at last you can answer this question. What's a perfect example for simplex in real time? What's a perfect example for half duplex? And what are the different types of applications we are using under full duplex? Okay. What is a protocol? A set of rules. That is a boring answer. Okay, I know that. Okay, here we have some human protocols. What is the time? I have a question like that. Okay, And thus, for specific messages sent and specific actions taken when messages are received or other events, it should be specific. Okay. Okay. In this, we have some example. A human protocol and computer network protocol. We have different types. First, hi. If A sends hi, B sends hi. It is okay. Good. Got the time? Yeah, the time is 2. It's okay. For a specific question, we have a specific answer. Okay, same thing we are following the computer network. Here we use TCP for connection establishment, that is transmission control protocol. The name itself says it manages the connection between the nodes. First, TCP connection request is sent to the receiver or any server, and then TCP connection reply and connection establishment. After that file sharing, the connection will be closed. Okay, finally, protocols are defined format, order of messages sent and received among network entities, and actions taken on message transmission and receipt or given. Okay, normally we use acknowledgements for whether the message is perfectly sent or received. Okay, and protocols, we are maintaining some standards. Okay, it is very essential in creating and maintaining an open and competitive market for equipment manufacturers. So we are guaranteeing national and international interoperability of data and telecommunication technology and also process. Okay, why should we go for layered communication? Yeah, it's just it makes easier maintenance and updating. Each layer has its own task. Each layer also has its own protocol. Okay. In computer networks, we are taking OSI reference model, that is Open System Interconnection, and this we have 7 layers. Okay. First, we create a layer when different abstraction is needed, and each layer performs a well-defined function. And functions of the layers chosen taking internationally standardized protocols like TCP, UDP, IP, like that, and number of layers are large enough to avoid complexity. So in OSI we have only 7 layers. First one is from top to bottom or bottom to top. Yeah, from application layer to physical layer we have 7 layers. First one is application layer, second one is presentation layer, third one is session layer, and the fourth one is transport layer, network layer, data link layer, and physical layer. Okay, and this we have an OSI model reference. We have a video for that. Okay, we'll watch and resume. In exchanging of OSI model, we have set of 7 layers in the sender end, set of 7 layers in the receiving end. Okay, the transmission medium, it is a physical medium like transmission medias like traveling waveguides, and it is some optical fibers like that. It connects sender and receiver. Through that we can send and receive the messages. Okay, here we have an assessment part. Okay, first the data link layer takes the packets from dash and encapsulates them into frames for transmission. We know that it is network layer. Okay, second question is, which one of the following tasks is not done by data link layer? I know it is a little bit difficult because data link layer performs a framing, error control, flow control, but not channel encoding. Okay. Next one is, which sublayer of the data link layer performs data link functions that depend upon the type of medium? Whether it is logical link control sublayer or network interface control sublayer. Yeah, it is media access control layer. Okay. Next one is, header of a frame generally contains synchronized bytes, addresses, frame identifier. Yeah, it has all the above. Synchronized bytes, address, also frame identifier. Okay, that's all about layering and protocols. We just recap it. First of all, what is protocol? Some set of rules and regulations in computer networks point. For specific questions we have specific answers, that is called protocols. Okay. Layering and protocols, for simplicity we have chosen OSI layers, open system interconnection layer. In this we have 7 layers from application layer to physical layer. Okay, each and every layer have different protocols. Also each and every layer performs different operations for network connectivity. It is highly used in real-time applications. Okay, finally we have assessment. Okay, thank you. என்னதையும் நான் காமிக்கவே இல்லை, போகிறனாலும் சரி போகலனாலும் சரி, ஊடுங்க நான் ரொம்ப டென்ஷன் ஆகுனால ஆக முடியாது. சரியா?
பார்த்தீங்களா, ஏச்சு கலத்தனமாக பேசிட்டு.
ஆமாம், நிஜமாவே உண்மை.